Pakistan shaken by double attack. How India crippled it without firing a bullet. Without firing a single bullet, without a single soldier crossing the border, an attack so precise that it robs the enemy of sleep, shakes its economy, and buries its international credibility. This isn't a fictional tale, it's Pakistan's harsh new reality. After the terrorist attack in Pahalgam, Kashmir, on 22nd April, the steps India has taken are nothing short of a military operation. Pakistan, always looking for chances to strike others, has this time become the victim of a strategic double attack, one that is proving to be a backbreaker. Today, we are going to dive deep into this development. But before we begin, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get all the latest updates first. So let's start this discussion without delay. Terrorism is like a deadly disease for any nation. But some countries nurture this disease for their own gain and send it to burn down others' homes. Pakistan is the biggest example of this. For decades, India has been battling this toxic network, but Pakistan has never changed its ways. From sheltering terrorists to training them and then unleashing them on peace-loving countries like India, that has been its core policy. But this time, India didn't stop at mere condemnation. It crafted a plan so strategic that Pakistan began gasping for breath without a single gun being fired. On 22nd April, the terrorist attack in Pahalgam claimed the lives of 26 innocent people. This attack not only shook India to its core but once again exposed Pakistan's true face to the world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi made it clear, this time, not just the terrorists, but those who harbor and support them will be crushed. This was not just a rhetorical statement, but a declaration of a concrete strategy. Even before any military response, India planned two major economic blows to Pakistan, both of which could prove as damaging as war. The first strike, India's push to get Pakistan back on the Financial Action Task Force, FATF, grey list. This is the very list that identifies countries funding terrorism. When a nation is placed on this list, its economy suffers significantly. Foreign investors back out, businesses grow wary, and securing international loans becomes extremely difficult. India is working to ensure Pakistan is relisted, and this time, it's not acting alone. After the Pahalgam attack, several global powers, such as the UK, USA, France, Germany, Australia, the European Commission, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, have expressed solidarity with India. These countries are members of the FATF, and India needs their support. If they stand with India, Pakistan's return to the grey list is almost certain. India had previously succeeded in getting Pakistan onto the grey list in June 2018. However, after some token actions, Pakistan was removed in 2022. But with incidents like the Pahalgam attack continuing, it's clear that Pakistan's intent hasn't changed. Being placed on the FATF grey list means one thing: economic crisis. It becomes extremely difficult to secure foreign loans. For a country like Pakistan, which is already grappling with financial distress, this blow could be devastating. Currently, 23 countries are on the FATF grey list, including Syria, Yemen, Zimbabwe, and the Philippines. If Pakistan is added once again, its status may soon resemble that of these nations. Now let's talk about India's second attack, its efforts to block Pakistan from receiving financial assistance from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. In July 2024, the IMF approved a $7 billion aid package for Pakistan. However, this assistance is released in installments and reviewed regularly. The next review is scheduled for 9th May, and India is preparing to expose Pakistan's actions during that meeting. India's key allegation is that instead of using IMF funds to stabilize its economy, Pakistan may be diverting them to support terrorism and strengthen its military against India. Just imagine a country that's struggling to provide basic necessities like medicine, food, and electricity to its people might be using international financial aid to buy weapons or fund terrorist groups. India aims to present this truth to the global community to halt Pakistan's access to such assistance. If India succeeds, Pakistan's economy could collapse entirely. IMF aid is not just about financial assistance, it serves as a global signal that a country's economy is on the path to recovery. If Pakistan is denied this support, its credit rating may drop, foreign investment could shrink even further, and ultimately, the country's entire financial system could collapse. Under its agreement with the IMF, Pakistan is required to submit regular progress reports on economic reforms. India is now trying to prove that these reforms are just a facade, while in reality, Pakistan continues to secretly support terrorist organizations. India's double attack is not just about applying economic pressure, it is a strategic message that India is no longer in a defensive posture against terrorism, but has shifted to an offensive one. When you cripple the enemy's spine even before a military confrontation, there's no war left to fight. That's exactly what India is doing. It has struck Pakistan at its financial nerve, pushing it to the verge of collapsing under its own weight. History stands witness. Whenever India has raised its voice peacefully against terrorism on global platforms, it has gained international support. Be it the United Nations, FATF, or IMF, India has built a reputation as a responsible nation with a firm stand against terrorism. Pakistan, on the other hand, has consistently played a double game, portraying itself as a victim of terror while simultaneously training and harboring terrorists behind the scenes. But this time, that deception won't work. India has also decided that these two economic blows alone aren't enough. The goal is to permanently tarnish Pakistan's global image. To achieve this, Indian diplomats are reaching out to nations across the world. This marks the beginning of a new era in India's strategic thinking, where wars aren't fought only with guns, but through economics and diplomacy. Now the real questions are, will Pakistan recover from this double attack? Will it abandon its pro-terror policies? Or will it once again try to deceive the world? The answers to these questions will unfold in the coming weeks. But one thing is certain, India is now prepared on every front, and this time, the response won't be limited to the border. It will be delivered at every global platform.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.